Hey, I'm back to Let's Play this piece of shit. I mean, sorry, Dead Space 3. Pardon me.
This thing.
This here.
13 days ago, Agent Ellie Langford and her team attempted a blind shock to an uncharted
Oh yeah, Ellie and Isaac broke up. Off screen.
Stopping this epidemic.
Like, they were just already broken up by the time the game starts.
Yeah.
Our number one
Nice.
is finding and securing.
There's a journal log from Isaac that mentions how, like, he's like, you can tell how depressed he is because he's talking about, like, people like things that they can fix, and I'm, like,
I'm broken.
completely broken, like, he can't be fixed,
Yeah.
or something like that.
Homeboy's got PTSD real bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's a collectible down here. Also ammo, apparently.
Also, he was about to be, like, evicted because he hasn't been paying rent.
Yeah. Yeah. Like in 3 days, it open. Oh, like pay or you'll be evicted. So like, oh yeah, I remember what I was going to say earlier, but kind of forgot. Like, as crazy as this sounds, like, never say it can't get worse. It got worse. Like, I mean, past while, it's just been a marathon of clusterfucks, and
So I just want to point out that right now there's only 3 ammo types, as I recall. Maybe there's only 2. Maybe there's only 1. I don't even remember. All I know is that the ammo, there's not like ammo for different weapon types anymore. It's just ammo. And it's shit between your guns.
Ammo.
Oh, yeah, there was a whole talk about it, and it probably applies to how much has happened to the design of this game a lot in general. It's like,
Standing by to D-shop.
the game was going to be very different, but EA was like, hey, horror games don't sell, make this an action game.
Exit beacon locked.
Yeah.
De-shocking in
So did it?
4.
In my personal interpretation is that the developers saw what was coming and decided, fuck it, we'll burn our IP to the ground. Which I remarkably respect, to be honest.
What's left of one?
Yeah.
Frozen!
That makes me interested and worried about what the final ending to all this is in the DLC.
Oh yeah.
Christ, this place is a junkyard.
More like a graveyard.
Any sign of Ellie's ship?
I'm reading several transponders, but none of them are ours. According to the registry, they're sovereign colonies' warships.
You serious? They'd be over 200 years old.
Wait, I'm getting something. It's an SOS coming from that ship dead ahead. The CMS Roanoke.
It could be Ellie.
Yeah, let's hope so. All right, Rosen, close to 500 clicks.
Aye, sir.
Those lights, are they beacons?
Hang on. No. Mine!
Rosen, get us out of here!
Collision warning. Brace for impact.
I can't!
And by Isaac Carver, I mean Isaac.
Grab some of that
yeah.
and seal up that doorway.
Since when are you giving the orders?
So somebody else has a fucking plan. Look, I'll explain as I go. Carver, where can I find an EVA suit?
There he is.
He's fine. There he's just gonna fucking see
I mean, like, I would have been fine if he, like, went through the door with the other guy. I mean, I'd be, hey, fine. You know? At least he would have done something instead of just standing
he's
there.
just standing there. Oh no.
And meanwhile, he's just standing there.
Peter.
I wonder how many other times in the game you could just catch that.
He either stands there, or he just fucking disappears.
Kind of humorous, actually.
Yeah, really. That is one of those that's unintentionally funny. Like, yeah.
Damn it.
Like, oh, I am here now.
Notably, vacuum of space, no helmet.
Yeah.
I don't buy. Yeah, he dead.
He got better. It's fine.
I mean, at least best case.
I wonder how many people actually don't know about that. That it's not just the fact that you can't breathe, like lack of oxygen. It's you will die immediately.
It's the lack of air pressure and yeah,
Yeah.
and also temperature drop.
Yes.
So
Depressurization, etc., etc.
yep.
Yeah.
Head go pop.
Yeah.
Watermelon.
Yeah. But then it instantly deep freezes. So like flash freezes. So yeah.
Oh, hey guys, nice of you to be here.
That doesn't make it interesting, I guess, if they have to stick with actual facts.
Yeah. It could have
This
just
one
had
and two
him
was really
catch
good.
his helmet.
You also missed someone unloading a clip of bullets straight into Isaac, even though he's not wearing like a suit of armor, and he lived.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And it
you
only
missed a lot.
knocked him down to yellow health too.
This game's fucking wild, dude.
Yeah.
Isaac, where are you?
I'm coming. Just hang on.
He's back.
Man, remember in the second game when he'd be in situations like this and he'd basically be like, "I can't talk right now."
So yeah, I'm busy.
Can't talk right now. I'm trying not to die.
Hey, watch it. Watch it.
I can't see around it.
Then punch through it.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh no!
I got it.
Get it under control. I'm full thrusters.
It's slowing.
Oh.
That sucked to me. There's two people in that box.
Oh yeah.
There we go.
Jesus. Let's not do that again. Can you make it to that cargo dock?
Yeah. You think there's air on board?
Ellie's SOS is coming from somewhere inside, so let's hope so.
Stop chewing on my sock, you fucking nerd. So my dog's being a dork. Yeah, don't look at me like that. Stop chewing my sock. I need that.
Nom nom.
Oh, it looks like the power's out everywhere. There's no way to activate the cargo doors. I think there's a manual crank on the other door. See it?
Right. I'll see if I can get inside.
And in co-op, they'd both be turning it.
Yep. Well, the only one you gotta turn it. The other guy would just be standing there, I assume.
Well, got air. Dust.
Any sign of Ellie?
Homie, I'm like a door in.
First person through here in a long time. I'll try to open the cargo doors. Hang on.
All is lost. So I'm just gonna be forefront and say this is pretty much the best part of the vanilla game. This what's happening now.
And I will say the spot on the other ship, I mean, that was actually done pretty good too. You know? The whole action thing.
Yeah,
besides the guy just standing there.
Hard to breathe. How much longer?
Yeah, we're working as fast as we can.
Mark's really pale. I can't stop the bleeding.
Hey, Isaac, okay, meet me at the door. I can let you in from this side. All right, there. Now get in here. Give me a hand. Isaac, Ellie's SOS is coming from deeper inside this ship, but I can't leave Rosen and Locke.
Send me the coordinates. I'll go check it out.
Here you go. Hey, don't stray too far. That's an order.
You don't give me orders. So you'll see how I picked up stuff like a standard heavy frame and a Tesla core. Those are crafting items. For crafting guns. this game's one cool mechanic that doesn't really work in a horror context, but is still pretty cool.
And I mean, this clearly isn't going so much for the horror thing anymore. Anyway.
Yeah. If you judge this by an action game, it's not terrible.
It's not very good.
But it's not good.
Can we cut through it?
No. It's too thin.
You know.
That did it. And there's a bench on the same circuit.
Bench?
It is.
With all the parts lying around here, I bet I can make
It is like an adequate action game.
I wonder if it kept all my old blueprints.
So is
I wonder
it better?
how this would stand if this game came out and this was all there was. There were no games or anything before this.
You gonna ask something, Laura?
Well, as comparing to IPs where it suddenly turned into an action game, like how does this compare to Resident Evil 6, for example?
I would rather play this than RE6.
Okay.
This has the gun crafting mechanic where I can make really fucking stupid guns, like a shotgun with a shotgun attached to it.
Shotgun with a shotgun.
Yeah. I'm not gonna mess with it much now, but you can make some dumb shit. Once we get more materials, I will be making some goofy nonsense. RE6 is just a slog. This seems like not good, but it's got that one mechanic that's like I can engage with.
I'm like thinking about not quite the same type of thing, but similar enough maybe. Of like when you have something like the Paper Mario games shifting into Sticker Star, where I'm like, I think if Sticker Star was the only Mario RPG-like thing that existed in any capacity, I would just think that it was kind of boring but inoffensive and had a couple cool parts. Whereas when it stands with everything else, it's just like, oh, this sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I do like how, since it's an old ship, doors have this old design where you gotta turn the crank. That's neat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the ship's like over 200 years old, so yeah, old tech.
And this is what I thought about when I said there's some cool necro designs here. You ever wonder what a necromorph looks like when it's just been chilling for 200 years? Now you got an answer.
We've just been chilling,
I will say these necromorphs do feel more imposing.
What is it? What?
I just
Yeah.
What?
We'll give them
No
that.
one could have survived out here. They didn't survive. They got turned into those things. What? Okay. What do we do?
You keep your weapons.
I mean, it's worth remembering, this isn't Dead Space co-opted by some other random studio. This is Dead Space by the same people, just with lots and lots of unfortunate executive meddling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's good stuff in here, it's just mired in such shit.
This is what Dead Space 2 should have been.
What?
Dead Space 3, not 2. 2 was good. This is what this should have been.
Yeah, if the rest of the game went for this atmosphere, which I've mostly turned into a joke because I know what's happening and it's comedically easy, but, I mean, like, there's cool necro designs with the whole, the shtick being, we're in a place that was last inhabited 200 years ago, so everything's really old, and the necros reflect that. Just so much surrounding that idea is bad. Hello, I'm gonna heal myself.
That definitely feels like a thing you shouldn't have survived.
Yeah. It's like one of those, yeah, I agree, but also that was only like one hit and he was at full health. So.
Well, previous games would have punished me a lot more.
They went for that animation with it before he was actually terminated.
Yeah, true.
Well, I would have been punished a lot more in previous games for that nonsense anyway. Which, I like the implication that the necromorphs can just hibernate, because, you know, the lingering question was always, what happens if they just win? What do? Well, I guess they crawl into a ceiling and just big chill.
Yeah, until something inevitably comes and...
Because we know their goal is to make that big hive mind thing.
Yeah.
Well, if there's not enough people, I guess they just big chill.
Yeah, until it inevitably spreads, because, you know, so what if it takes centuries? You know, we are, you know, they are immortal. Well, undead. You know.
What's time to the ageless?
Yes.
They're coming out of the woodwork! Fire! Fire! Isaac, where the hell are you?
Almost to the crossover tube.
They just keep coming! Sir, we're running low on ammo!
Make a barricade. Just keep them out a little longer.
What's time to the ageless isn't even a concept that's too hard to, you know, comprehend if you really think about it too, because imagine what a year felt like to you when you were a child, and now imagine what a year feels like to you now.
Yeah.
Meet the babies who are dogs now.
Yay.
Because, logically, there wouldn't be babies on a military ship.
No, there wouldn't. But, of course, they had to couldn't just not have the baby.
Gotta have the baby-esque enemy.
Yeah.
I mean, pets are also commitment, too.
Shh! Don't say the C word.
I mean... Yeah, it is, but it's not the same kind of commitment.
It's pretty committing.
Yeah,
that's a
true.
living being.
But yeah, it's true.
I just spent $200 getting my cat spayed. Okay.
Aw.
Yeah.
Something you don't do to a baby.
No. True.
The point of the matter is, I can still make the joke. Ah, commitment, my worst nightmare.
Oh no, commitment! Ah!
Attention, General S. Mahad from Captain A. Belknap. My apologies for the excessive noise. What the fuck? The door's making so much noise. There's not much I can do.
Apologies for the excessive noise.
There's not much I can do short of sedating the entire canine unit. It always began acting up the moment we went into orbit. Several have tried to claw their way out of their cages, ripping their paws apart in the process. I'd like to request sending them down to the planet sooner rather than later. It'll be good for them to stretch their legs. Dogs are like people, and they'd be cooped up for so long to make anyone stir crazy. So yeah, and instead of babies, it's dogs.
And if I was on the ship, like, I'm the guy that would have, like, suggested getting the hell out of there. As soon as we went into orbit, the dog's freaking out. Let's get the hell out of here.
Literally ripping their claws apart, like, that doesn't seem normal.
Trying to get away from something. Yeah, we're getting the hell out. Okay. Animals have a sense we don't, guys. I'm just saying.
Norton, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Alright, I think that's holding them for now.
Good. The SOS is coming from directly above me. And it looks like I found the ship's primary generator. If I can get power going, it should unlock the crossover for you.
Alright, what about you?
There's an elevator here that goes straight up the spire. I'll meet you at Ellie's coordinates.
Pretty soon we're gonna be introduced to my least favorite fucking subplot in this game.
Oh.
How do I do the magic? What's my magic buddy? Okay, is it shift? No. Fuck. Where's my buddy? Where's the magic tell me where to go button?
Oh yeah, our pudding. I mean,
Doesn't tell me. I figured it out myself. Okay,
Press every button.
yeah.
better not be chewing on my sock. That's your polar bear. You go nuts. Get your polar bear. Get your bear. Get your bear. Not me. What? What are you doing? What? I said get your bear. I said get... Hi. Hi, yeah. I said get your bear. Get your bear. Get your bear. Yeah, get your bear. Get your bear. Try to film a let's play here. Get your bear. Mwah, mwah. Yeah. Dogs, am I right?
Dogs are content. It makes no sense. There would be just axe guys.
Dudes with axes?
I think like my initial headcanon that these are when they're not done fully transforming yet. I don't think that's what this is. I think this is just supposed to be a legitimate necromorph design.
Yeah, no, it's just dudes with axes with a necromorph. It's like a necromorph design. Even though every other time we've seen a person, like a regular dude, turn into a necromorph, they turn into a slasher.
Yeah.
I mean, they can turn into any number of things, but none of them are axemen.
Yeah. The default necromorph is the slasher, not these things.
These things that look barely mutated.
Yeah.
But the only thing mutated about them are their eyes and like the thing in their mouth, and that's it. If you just like didn't show me their head, they could just be dudes with axes.
Yeah. Yeah. To the point when, like, we first saw the axe during the prologue thing, my first thought was, oh, it's just people now. Oh, it's just murder, not necromorphs. No. It's not an abomination, it's just a guy with an axe. Yeah.
I saw that.
Yeah.
Hey,
I don't know what you're talking about.
just opened up.
You're welcome.
Road
I don't know what you're talking about.
running with the spire. Got it.
I was really hoping the elevator would just open.
Yeah.
Ugh, these neighborhood dogs, am I right?
Not all dogs are friendly.
But Millie is, huh? Millie's a friendly Millie's a friendly girl, huh? Oh, Millie's a friend. Come closer to the microphone. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Oh.
There was one time I was going for a walk and I uncharacteristically tried to like be somewhat personable and actually wave at someone I was like passing by, but then I had to kind of like scoot away because their dog was just me like.
Well. Yeah.
You found us.
Oh, Ellie, baby.
Oh, this is
Enter
awkward.
stage
Are
right.
you ready for the worst subplot in this fucking game?
Yeah, that's him.
Isaac Clarke, great to meet you. Austin Buckle, Marker Ops. This here is Jennifer Santos.
Please hold. Look at what they did to poor Ellie's design.
She looks a lot different.
Yeah, why?
Remember when she looked a badass and not
That?
executive meddling much?
Mm-hmm.
I could say something, but I'm not going
The
to.
lady with the big brain.
Ellie deserved better than that.
Ellie deserved way better than that.
Yeah.
Isaac, thank you for coming.
Like I had a choice.
I know, I'm sorry. But I have so much to tell you.
All right, come on. We have to get out of here now.
No, not yet. Isaac, we need to stop the marker. The trail ends at the Admiral's quarters. She'd
I know, yeah. What you're refraining from saying, it's not just the clothing.
We cannot leave until we know what it says.
Yeah, well, then let Isaac handle the translating. We're leaving now. I got Buckle, you get Santos. Let's go.
Go on, take care of your crew. They need you more than I do.
Why is her rig so much bigger than mine? I don't want one that big. Why does she have so much health?
She didn't lose everything from the last game.
Like you stomped on the thing with anger. It's like, why is she getting a bigger rig than me? Stomp.
The system is extremely remote beyond even the most distant settlement. It was a terrible risk, shocking and blind, as we did, but we did it. We had no choice. If we want any hope of stopping this marker epidemic, we have to follow the signals. We have to find the source. Stand up to deploy the shock beacon. Okay, look, man's hurt. They're fine. Gibber. I don't care. It's too long.
Her gibbering like an idiot, so he's turning into a necromorph.
No, that's not what that said at all.
You know it's bad when Brute doesn't even want the whole log to be read.
Did you see how long that thing was?
Yeah, it seems that was unnecessarily long.
Oh, it was long. Although, to be fair, when we were genuinely invested, we've read logs that long.
You know it's rough when we're only 4 chapters in, literally just an hour and a half into a game, and we're already not invested in reading the logs. I'm pretty sure we gave Nightcry more time to read shit than we did.
Yeah.
Than we did Dead Space 3.
Well, Nightcry was a fun time. We had a lot of fun laughing.
Kind of bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the fun bad. This is the
The world is ending, and all you can think about is us.
Damn right. I never gave up on you.
Oh.
No, you gave up on the world.
I paid my dues. Or don't you think I'm fucked up enough already?
Isaac, this is do or die. We're stuck without your help. Are you with me?
Doesn't look like I have a choice.
Subplot.
Now what?
Petty high school style bullshit.
You left me.
You know what, this ass, to be fair, Norton? Really?
So they didn't just do Ellie dirty, they did Isaac dirty too. I mean, you've alluded to that, but that's not the way I was expecting it.
Oh no, yeah, no. They give Isaac and Ellie and Norton this petty high school drama subplot that carries on through most of the game.
Wonderful.
It's fucking lame. I can't stand that kind of nonsense. It's like, come on guys, discuss your relationship troubles and not right now.
Yeah. This is a life and death situation. We're going to have to work together.
Yeah, this isn't a rom-com visual novel.
Right.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, it doesn't really add anything to the plot, really.
Oh, yeah, it adds nothing to the plot. It's an attempt at some kind of character thing, I guess, but it's bad. It's not the progression I wanted for Isaac or Ellie, I can tell you that.
Yeah, I mean, like, you could have just had the two of them go their separate ways after 2.
Or they could have just stayed together. I don't know.
Yeah. Or they could have stayed together.
Literally anything but an excuse for some petty, like, high school drama style bullshit.
See, what happened was... Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, no. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, someone, after Dead Space 2, wrote a fan fiction about these two characters, and the devs went, yeah, let's do that. That's great.
The co-op character is the writer's self-insert character.
Oh yeah, like think about it. Like only he can team up with Isaac to stop the shadowy cabal, which is actually suddenly super amazingly powerful now. And
man.
yeah,
my fan fiction.
And the guy had to bring Isaac and Ellie up because, of course, his self-insert in Isaac.
Honestly, okay, like genuinely, I think one of the problems with this game's setup is Isaac's story kind of ended.
Yeah.
They wrapped up Isaac's story. It's not against him as the protagonist again, but inherently, but this is not the way to give him a new arc.
Yeah.
No.
And honestly, I think I would have preferred it if they did Ellie as the protagonist.
That would have been cool if they had done that.
Yeah.
Because Isaac had his arc. It was the whole Nicole thing and getting over it. And sure, there's more you can do with a character if you want to, but you didn't have to. And his story pretty functionally came to a conclusion.
Yeah.
He had an arc. It saw it through. It ended very well. Dead Space 2 had a very good conclusion, even though we talked over the best scene in that game. So, personally, if this were up to me, I probably would have had this be about Ellie.
Yeah.
Oh, also, Brute, when we're like you mentioned it adds, for some reason, you saying it adds nothing to the plot made me connect the idea to like, it adds nothing to the plot, and then I'm thinking about Ellie's redesign, and then that just made me think of your Twitter header.
The plot.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
All secure here.
How are the others?
They'll live. I'll meet you at the Admiral's quarters. Don't leave me waiting.
In the instance of plot being added where I don't think it belongs.
Yeah.
Even as the horny on main guy, I feel like doing that to Ellie is not in character.
That's not.
Even if you want to look at it from the perspective of, like, an attractive character. She's hotter than 2. She's a badass.
Yeah. I mean, and plus you're in space, you're gonna want a certain level of clothing. Okay.
So this puzzle is in co-op. Each person controls one node. In single player, you control both nodes with 2 different options. On the controller, it's each with a control stick. I don't have a controller plugged in, so I'm trying to learn how to do it on keyboard and mouse. It's super awkward, for the record.
I bet, man.
Yeah.
I was gonna say about Ellie, like, she's on a space mission, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We're in space.
Yeah, so she should be wearing something else.
Yeah, like like not something with
Not
less
that.
cleavage, preferably.
Yeah, like, why isn't she in
She looks like you just
space
caught her in her house in the middle of an outbreak.
Yeah.
Watch out for that dead body there.
Ellie,
Carver to reach the Admiral's quarters. Isaac's.
Hey, there you go. He shows up now.
Yeah, just
Carver, what's going on?
Turn it off. Isaac! Hey! Turn it off. Hey!
What is it? What's going on?
Nothing. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Ellie, the Admiral was obsessed with making a key.
A key to what?
Hey! A key to what?
Some sort of alien device. A machine. I think that she believed that it controlled the markers.
Oh my god.
She wanted to turn it off. She wrote that over and over again like a mantra.
Or instructions. This is exactly what we've been looking for. This isn't just some random planet, Isaac. They found the source. The marker homeworld.
You have got to be shitting me.
Marker homeworld.
All right, let's regroup in the control room. We can plan our next move from there.
Clark, shake it off. Let's go. Clark!
Way to go!
Yeah, now he's gone.
Now it's
I must go.
I must go. The plot needs me.
Yeah.
I mean, that only just supports that he is the fanfic author's self-insert.
Mm-hmm.
He has superpowers and, don't worry, I'll clear the way, but somehow get through without alerting any enemies.
Turn it off, it says. Turn it off in my head. It talks to me, tells me things that no one else can hear, just for me. Turn it off, and it will go away. It will all stop. Yeah, those sound like good instructions to follow.
Self-insert. He's there when he wants to be in the plot, but he doesn't have to do anything.
Yep.
Yeah.
Damn it, Marjorie.
Now, to be fair, a lot of people would have the self-insert do everything and show Isaac up.
Fighting the war back home. Now, can
Yeah, true.
For the love of God, what the hell we're looking for?
We are looking for hope, General.
Oh, good God in heaven.
Support for the war and our ability to fight it are dwindling. We are out of resources, we are out of public approval, and we are out of time.
Just answer my question. What are we looking for?
Markers.
You must be joking.
No, General. I'm not. I will be sending Dr. Serrano to your quarters to give you a full briefing.
You must be out of your goddamn
General, you are dismissed.
Got his ass.
Markers from my art project.
I need Crayolas.
Buckle here. We've tracked down a scrap transport shuttle called the Crozier.
If we can get it spaceworthy again, we can use it to reach the planet's surface.
No chance. We find the shuttle, then we're getting the hell out of here.
Damn it, Robert. If we don't stop the markers, there won't be anything to go back to.
Either way, it looks like the shuttle's our only shot. Where is it?
In the biggest ship of the fleet, the Terra Nova. But it's a long walk.
Well, they must have had some way to travel between ships.
If there's a way, we'll find it.
But yeah, Isaac's whole plot thing was already kind of just overcoming a form of PTSD and over his guilt, survivor's guilt in regards to Nicole. So why... There's not no reason to have him in another game, but it's why are we tackling the PTSD thing again? I get that he realistically would probably still have these problems,
to prepare this information for you.
but from a character writing perspective, why?
Isaac, it was on the way to getting better. Having a normal life.
Why did he dip so hard from a character writing perspective?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not even that. So, I don't know why they decided to have the pair break up. But if they broke up, then too soon after he was just went through all that shit, I can see that impacting him. More so, I don't understand though it devolving to this petty high school love triangle drama BS.
Yeah.
I think Isaac would have been more fitting as the support character in this game, where you play as Ellie.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, heck, it could even be interesting to see Isaac portrayed from someone else's perspective.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you can portray their rocky relationship from her perspective, and the whole thing could be, his as a side character, his point in the plot could be to overcome that, while giving Ellie a more. Because while Ellie is really cool and a good character, her purpose has always been. Hey, shotgun. Her purpose has always been as a kind of a satellite to what Isaac's doing.
Yeah.
So they could use it as an opportunity to expand on her as a character, but instead they just make Isaac a character again and go for this petty nonsense, and it's really lame.
Yeah. Yeah, and because she was already out doing something that, they shanghaied, and then they just drug Isaac here, so yeah.
Where is everyone?
Finding a way off this wreck. Santos, tell him what we found.
Of course. We found a little maintenance craft, a skip. It doesn't go very far or very fast, but it will take you to the outermost ships. Here, I'm sending you the coordinates.
Now, let's get the shuttle so we can head home already.
Robert, we are not going home.
Hey, we'll get the shuttle first and decide what to do with it. I'm heading out to take a look at this skip.
Actually, if I'm really going to point it out too, I feel like it wasn't even necessarily established that they were going to be that type of relationship at the end of the second game. Well, so you go into this one learning that not only did they decide to take that direction, they are more than just friends, but also they're not anymore. They broke up.
Yeah.
You can learn it and then...
Eddie shit. Yeah, and if they it would have been fine if it just after Dead Space 2, they just went their separate ways.
Yeah.
Yeah, hey, that's fine, they are both living their own lives, and then, the shadowy cabal comes in. And, yeah. And only these two can work together and blah, blah, save the universe.
They could have just been friends who have shared this, crappy experience previously.
Yeah.
Another thing I thought about that would be an interesting potential turn of events is you play from both perspectives. Ellie out doing this, and Isaac and Norton and Carver trying to find Ellie, and Ellie's crew doing Ellie's crew things.
Yeah, play as different characters, different points in the story. That's always cool.
Yeah.
Well, it's not always cool, but it can be very cool.
Yeah, it can be cool. It can be cool if done right.
But she's mine now, and I love her too much to let her do this.
She's mine now.
Right, and this is the mark.
That's right, she's his. She's not a person with agency.
We both know how this is going to end. If they found a way to stop the markers 200 years ago, don't you think we'd all be safe by now? It doesn't add up. Oh, I get it. You think you and her... Yeah, we'll forget it. She's over it, all right?
Don't threaten there, dude.
Yeah.
You stay away from her.
Did I get mixed up? Was that not actually the co-op character?
No, that's Norton.
Hear this?
Norton's just a character.
A looping message.
It sounds encrypted. It's coming from the research vessel CMS Greeley. This could be really important.
If I get a chance, I'll check into it, Santos. Isaac out.
That's right. There's side missions. Yeah, that's right. We're gonna do them.
Do you actually get something for them, or are they
crafting materials? Make guns.
Yeah.
To make a shotgun with a shotgun.
To make a shotgun with a shotgun, bro? What do you mean? Shit's B. B's how you do it.
Oh yeah, earlier when I mentioned hit every button, I didn't realize that you were playing keyboard and mouse. That makes that a little harder.
Yeah.
Hit all the buttons on your game
Hey,
mouse.
it's Hyper.
I'm here.
Game's bad.
Game's bad.
It was bad.
On that note, we'll go ahead and wrap this episode up because Hyper just got here, but it's been 46 minutes. Next time,
Hell yeah.
we got a side mission to do. Explore the CMS Greeley.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.